Friends, today our topic is about the Line-Focus principle. So, in order to know the Line-Focus principle, we must know what is the focal spot. Focal spot, it is the area of the tungsten that is to be bombarded by the electrons from the cathode. If we see, here we have cathode and here we have anode. So, when the cathode is heated, streams of the electron arise from the cathode and they strike on the anode part. So this is the area of the tungsten that is to be bombarded by the electrons from the cathode. It will be called as the focal spot. So in this process, less than 1% of energy is converted into the X-rays. So in this process only less than 1% of energy is converted into X-rays and the rest will be the accumulation of the heat. So we have larger focal spot allows larger accumulation of the larger amount of the heat. So the amount of the tungsten, if we have the larger area to be bombarded by the electrons from the cathode, there will be the larger focal spot, and with the result of the larger focal spot there will be the larger accumulation of the heat. So as we have already know that the tungsten target anode, it is made up of the tungsten. So tungsten have a property that it has a high melting point. The melting point of tungsten is 3370 degrees Celsius, but it is better to keep the temperature below 3000 degrees Celsius. So larger focal spot allows the larger heat loading, and we need for a small focal spot to produce a good radiographic detail, which led to the development of the Line-Focus principle. So what we do, if we see the size and the shape of the focal spot are determined by the size and the shape of the electron beam. Here the size and the shape of the focal spot is to be determined by the size and the shape of the electron beam. And the size and the shape of the electron beam is determined by the dimensions of the tungsten. How much there will be the dimensions of the tungsten? The size and the shape of the electron beam will be determined by the dimensions of the tungsten. So if we see here, we have drawn an anode. This is an anode. This is a rough diagram of the anode. If we see here, we have a steep angle. This is the anode angle. If we see here, we have the cathode. That is the electrons originating from the cathode, and here we have the anode. So the streams of the electron, when they are heated, when the DC current allow the electrons to strike on this anode angle. So if we see, there will be the accumulation of the X-ray beam. This is the X-ray beam. If we see the dimensions here, that is the streams of the electron coming from the cathode to the anode. If we see here dimensions, and the dimensions at the X-ray beam, they will be same. So this may be termed as the actual focal spot, and this may be termed as the effective focal spot. So what we do in the, if we have already discussed it, for the better development of the image, for the good radiographic detail, it leads to the Line-Focus principle. So we have the need of the small focal spot. So what in Line-Focus principle we do? Anode angle less than 45 degree. When this anode angle, here we have, if we see, there is a big anode angle. If we see here, there is a small anode angle. It will make steep to make an angle less than 45 degree. Here I had drawn it. This is an angle less than 45 degree angle, and the effective focal spot is kept same, is kept larger. So the streams of the electron that strikes from the cathode and to the anode, this results in the formation of the X-rays. If we see, there will be the narrow beam of the X-rays originating from this very point. If we see that the Line-Fox principle versus the anode-Heal effect, Line-Fox principle versus the anode-Heal effect, let me clear you once more. In Line-Fox principle, we kept the effective focal spot larger or the same, and this is to be bombarded on the steep angle of anode that is less than 45 degree. With the result of the bombardment of the steep angle that is less than 45 degree, we have here the narrow beam of the production of the X-ray. So this is called as Line-Fox principle. What is this called? This is called as a Line-Fox principle. And with the effect of the Line-Fox principle, we will get the good radiographic detail of any tissue, organ, or any other substance. So if we see here the Line-Fox principle versus anode-Heal effect, we have another term, that is anode-Heal effect. So as I have already said that with the help of the Line-Fox principle, we get the good radiographic detail, and if we see, there will be more intensity of the electrons on the cathode side. From this side, there will be the more intensity of the electrons. So the steep angle that's made by us to give rise to the Line-Fox principle, this steep angle will result in the more X-ray photons. So there will be more X-ray photons. Due to this steep angle, there will be more X-ray photons. So that means greater the number of the photons, greater the number of the electrons coming to the cathode side. So here we have greater number of the electrons coming to the cathode side. On the anode side, if we see, most of the electrons, they are absorbed at the heel. So if we see here, we have a steep angle like this, and we have made it like this. This is the steep angle less than 45 degree. If we see, some of the electrons are absorbed at the heel. So the absorbed electrons at the heel give rise to the anode-Heal effect. This was all about the Line-Fox principle, focal spot, and the properties of the tungsten, how we make the steep angle, what led to the development of the Line-Fox principle, how we get the better radiographic detail. Thank you.